Dexter plays Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath from Games in a Bottle. Welcome back to Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath. We are going to do the Wizard Field trial for S4. I just did this one and I didn't like the recording, so we're going to do it again. And primarily it was because I forgot to point something out that I think is pretty key on this field. So this field's going to have multiple colors. I feel like there's a red herring and there's another one. I can't get this to flawless. I can get it down. The best I've ever done on this field is 2 bleed. I typically bleed between 5 and 10. Okay, I think a high is 11 when I do the build I'm about to do. So real quick here, orange, I still feel that, especially in the trial fields, orange just isn't worth it. The DPS is too low and the mana you get back isn't worth the cost of the gem, even including the DPS that you've done. If you kind of say, you know, look, if it's a 60-point gem and I get 10 points back, then really it's only a 50-point gem. And how effective is that for the DPS I spent? It still doesn't do it. As far as straight DPS goes, yellow is the best by far. Because of the criticals it does, especially the level 3 type gem, level 3 and 4, much better than purple, but purple's pretty decent on its own. But purple has the function of stripping off the armor, and once it's stripped, it's gone. So I personally don't like to mix purple and yellow together. A lot of people do. They feel like it's easy. I can strip off some armor while I'm shooting, doing damage. I personally think I'm going to strip off armor first, and then I'm going to hammer you with a bunch of crits. That's my plan. Okay, so to that point, I'm going to put out a couple of these gems out here. Cheapos. They're going to strip off 7 points of armor. I mean, if we look all the way down here to the bottom here, there's 10 point. It's going to be good for the first 4 waves. Easy, it'll strip everything off, including I might throw another couple of gems out here. I might put one in here, you know, out this way to further strip anything coming around here for later on, but I don't need to worry about that. I'm going to go up to a maximum gem of yellow. Now, here's the thing I didn't mention the last time I did this was, the only thing you can do is build a trap. You cannot block the path. Nothing you can do will prevent them going down whatever path they want like you normally would do. I mean, when I do this on Journeyman or Endurance, I block this entrance. I make them come up and around this way and just wind through a bunch of stuff. I can't do that here. So I have to just assume they're going to be coming straight on in. So we will go ahead and play with that. I'm going to throw another one over here. I'm going to throw these on least. I mean these to go after swarmlings, but swarmlings have the lowest hit points, so least will do the same thing as shooting specifically at swarmlings. Or they might hit one of these guys when they're like, hey, you look tasty to me. All I'm doing here is I'm just storing some points. I'm get some damage out of it while I wait for it to be able to merge. Okay, that's all I'm doing there. These guys are going to come around, and the only thing they're going to hit is this one right there. But you can see how they go like this way and this way. So some of them come down this way, and these are the ones that come down here. Like, see, this guy's got no armor on him. They'll be stripping off their armor. Okay? And, of course, we'll have that stuff going on over there. So I'm just waiting for this to come up to G. And so I'll accelerate now as we're doing this. There's the G. Mix these guys together. And I'll put another one back here. Now, my problem here is that there's one spot where I could bleed 1 or 2. Right in here, in fact. But it doesn't look like I will. When it comes up to this one right here, 12 and 13, these are linked together. So I'm going to get 13 Reavers and 46 Swarmlings. And the 46 Swarmlings will overrun me. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Here's an upgrade. I'm going to do double 3s. So here's the other part of that. I have here, this guy has 11 armor. I need to do like 30 points of damage. I could possibly do 30 points of damage right in here. Possibly. Maybe. But it's not likely. So I'm gonna do what? I got him. Good. Oof. I am going to try one thing here. Right there. I'm going to try to strip off the armor of the swarmlings as they come in. Alright, get 300. Get an upload. Come on. There it is. Least. least, and I'm going to get run over. Ow. Ow. There's 1, 2. 4. Alright, the pain's over. Honest, the pain is over. Let's get a few more of these guys. Can you get him? Yes, you did. Good. Alright, so we will join these. There's a 2. Let's put that 2 up here. Go unleashed. Alright. I'm going to throw another gem up there. There we go. So now I'm going to be stripping off a decent amount of armor. And I'm going to merge as soon as I can. There we go. And backfill. And there we go. That's Vision Field, or sorry, Vision Field. That's Trial Field S4. And I think I shouldn't bleed anymore. So I bled 5. Pretty good. I don't think anybody's done quite that well as far as the research I've done and the testing I've done. That's a pretty solid performance. So there you go. Trial Field S4. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go with the windows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a